So we're back, and we're in your TABE Success book, page 60. And today's mission, we're going to be adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators, which I think you're really going to find is not bad at all. So, if you have denominators, and denominators are the numbers on the bottom, that's how many pieces there are total that are the same, then all you have to do is think to yourself that if I have 3 8s and 1 8, my total is 4 8. All you have to do is just add the top. It would be like if you had money and you had a quarter and you had 2 quarters in your other hand. Well, altogether, that's 3 quarters. If you're subtracting and the denominators are the same, it's the same deal. Don't worry about the bottom, just look at the top. 7 minus 3 is 4. 7 tenths minus 3 tenths is equal to 4 tenths. Now, we have talked about you need to reduce every time. This is the right answer, but it's not in the lowest form. So I think to myself, what goes into 4 and what goes into 8? And remember, your buddies are 2, 3, and 5. Most of the time, those numbers will help you reduce something down. And I look at 2, because I know 2 goes into 4 and 2 goes into 8. So that gets me down to 2/4. Oh, can I go any lower than that? Yeah, I could actually. I can divide by 2 again. And my final answer, I get it down to 1/2. That's my simplest answer. Here, we can divide by 2. Again, 2's your buddy. Great friend. And 2/5 we're done because nothing goes evenly into 2 and into 5. Now, if you have mixed numbers with the denominators the same, a mixed number is when you have a whole number and a fraction, then add the fractions first, add the whole numbers next. Check and see if you need to simplify, and I do here. We're going to divide by 2, and that'll give me 3/4. So my final answer, remember, we still have the whole number over here, this guy. So we're going to go 4, and my fraction is 3/4. If you're subtracting, it's even easier. 5 6 minus 2 6 is 3/6. 3 minus 1 is 2. We do need to simplify here, and 3 does go into 3 and 6. So I'm going to reduce. And my final answer is 2.5. Not bad at all. Now, if you are adding and you come up with an improper fraction, that's a fraction that's top heavy, like a snowman where the head is bigger than the bottom. A little different way we're going to simplify that, remember from the other lessons, you divide the bottom into the top. So 4 goes into 6 once with 2 left over. So this is it's 1 and 1/4. We can simplify this down to 1.5. Okay? So now I have 5 on this side, and this was turned into 1.5. We combine those two together, and that gives us our final answer, 6.5. All right, so that's a little help on how to deal with fractions, additions, and the denominators are the same. Your task next is to do the problems on page 60, problems number 1 through 19. So have fun.